A very good Thursday morning to everyone out there. Baby Friday, as I like to call it. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. We've had a weakening cold front that's tracking south and east across the region. That's brought some rain showers throughout the overnight. We still got some scattered light showers that are out there along the south and eastern tier of the region. And we're going to be getting that out of here relatively quickly. We're going to have a secondary cold front, as you can see here, arriving from the north and west as we steadily work throughout the day. And folks, it's not going to be until this secondary cold front makes it through here late this afternoon into this evening that we're finally going to bring the relief back here in and across the Wombles community. Let's get a look across the region. D93 Skycam showcasing low-hanging cloud cover, some light sprinkles still present there across the region. Same weather story looking over the Sexton Bill Builder Skycam down in Gold City and Simpson County. Got a little bit more prominent light rain shower impacting the area over there. But drier air is arriving out of the north and west, and we can already see that proof looking over the Beechtree News Skycam up in Morgantown. We've got clearing skies. It's going to be taking hold here, getting rid of the low stratus as we work throughout this morning. We will have to watch for an isolated sporadic shower this afternoon with the secondary cold front moving in here. But the vast majority of the region will be staying dry as a bone. Temperatures and dew points, folks, as previously mentioned, they have stayed up throughout the overnight. Despite the cold front passing through here, it is weakening in nature, and it's not going to be until the secondary front gets through here that we catch the relief from the intense heat and humidity. We're already up to the lower 70s, both in the temperature and the dew point department. We'll be taking highs right back up between the low and mid 80s during the peak heating of this afternoon. But folks, after that, we're going to be flipping the script. As what we were just looking at, here's a little bit better view of the latest surface map. Again, the cold front's already made it east of the area this morning, but it is in a drastically weakening state. It's not going to be until that secondary cold front that you can blatantly see slicing through the Great Lakes all the way down and back across the Great Plains. Makes it through here that sense of relief is finally going to make it to our area. Taking a look here at the latest short-term model guidance. As previously mentioned, we might get in on a stray shower. We're already seeing that this morning, what we were just looking at on the radar and sky cams. Then we're going to dry out, folks, underneath partly to mostly sunny skies. And then you'll note late this afternoon into this evening, you see these few little isolated pop-up cells. That is signifying that secondary front that'll be blasting through the region, all right? And the big weather story, folks, isn't just bringing an end to the rain. Dew points, it feels like a rainforest out there this morning. Remaining up between the upper 60s, lower 70s throughout the entirety of today. And then, folks, take a look at tonight. Here we are getting into roughly 9 p.m., 10 p.m., then closer to midnight. We roll all the way into sunrise on Friday, and dew points are going to tank all the way down between the upper 40s and lower 50s. Friday is the pick of the day, folks, on into our Saturday. We're going to be looking at sweet relief along with cooler temperatures, lower humidity. Not going to be looking at any rain chances. That is the good news until we work a little bit later and on into the weekend. All right, so let's get a big picture view. Let's take a look at the 500 millibar level. This is 18 to 20,000 feet vertically up above our head. This is a driving force of our weather pattern in general. And what we have is this trough that's located just north of the Great Lakes, where we have that low pressure center at, all right? That trough is going to pinwheel, and it's going to actually jolt down to the south a bit throughout the weekend, and it's going to keep the below normal temperatures around for us. So the northwest flow coming in, this is valid for late this evening and into the overnight. Cold front's going to be east of the area, reinforcing those northwest winds. That's what's going to be bringing that sense of relief. But now watch this monster trough right here as we work throughout the remainder of the work week and on into the weekend. You can see that sucker start to pinwheel down to the south, bringing some weak disturbances along with it. As you can see here, we're getting all the way through the end of the weekend into the early days of next week. Temperature is going to be staying below normal for this time of year. With that being said, we do have a few weak disturbances that'll be coming through here late in the weekend, Saturday night into Sunday. We'll be introducing an isolated to wildly scattered rain and storm chance. We're not anticipating any sort of severe weather. Still think a good chunk of the region will remain dry throughout the entirety of the weekend. We're going to keep things quiet Monday into Tuesday as well. And then, folks, we see this short wave that's going to jolt in here from the west on Wednesday. You can blatantly see that little quip in the isobar there, the pressure bar, if you will. That sucker's going to scoot through here. That's going to enhance lift across the region. Scattered storms right back into the mix on Wednesday. And, folks, if you're not a fan of summer, don't look. Take a look by late next week, roughly a week from today, this monster upper level ridge builds right over the central and the eastern tier of the continental U.S. We're located right here. We're going to be looking at a very warm, very soupy air making a return, dare I say it, but much more of a summertime feel. Might have temperatures throughout this streak rival or hit or even exceed the 90-degree mark. All right, so that'll be something to keep close eyes on. In regards to any severe weather threat, folks, we still get our analog guidance still not uploading correctly there on the left side of the screen. But you can see we're not included in any sort of severe weather over the upcoming days, even going through the weekend with those rain and storm chances. So that is the good news, all right? Total rainfall amounts here over the next several days, we're keeping it on the low tier. Maybe a tenth or two of an inch getting squeezed out as you experienced early this morning. Maybe a stray isolated shower chance this afternoon. But this will take us on through the weekend, folks, with the bulk of this falling in the form of scattered light rain chances late Saturday night and on into the Sunday time frame. Here's a full 5-day forecast breakdown for you today. We're getting rid of the clouds, what we were looking at on the sky cams. We're going to keep the low-hanging stratus and some light rain showers around through roughly 8 or 9 a.m. Then rapidly clearing skies, partly to mostly sunny. Isolated shower chance with the secondary cold front passing, but outside of that, nothing to worry about. Very warm, very muggy, highs in the mid-80s. The sweet relief arrives on Friday into Saturday. Northwest winds bringing temperatures down between the upper 70s to lower 80s, much lower humidity levels. That is the name of the weather game. And then scattered light rain chances, a stray storm chance Saturday night on into Sunday with temperatures remaining below average, and we'll continue that on into the early days of next week as well. That's going to wrap up your Thursday morning, Baby Friday edition of your Weather and I'm Bowling Green weather forecast presented by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic next to find.